And of course, we've also got the situation before you get to the point of surgery, there's a lot of medicines that can be taken, puberty blockers, other hormone drugs that can be administered before you get to the point of surgery that starts the transition process. We know overseas they're much more advanced, I guess, in this debate. There's a lot more transparency, particularly in the United Kingdom. We now see cases where young people are adults and they're upset that they were not given, more options and perhaps better treatment for the path of irreversible change. This is a concern, surely, for Australia.
It is, and I watched the media debate about trans issues here with just perplexity, because there seems to be no awareness that overseas, in a multitude of countries, there is a very serious and intense medical debate about gender clinics, about the medicalised gender change for people under 18. And that debate just doesn't really seem to register here. Sweden, for example, which has world-class children's hospitals, the Karolinska Institute Hospital, that institute is associated with the Nobel Prizes. Last year, they decided that these hormonal gender medicine treatments for kids under 18, which are available in Australia, they decided in Sweden they would no longer be offered as routine treatments and only be given under strictly controlled clinical trials.
What worries me here, Bernard, is that even just debate, conversation like we're having now, is discouraged. And we know with a lot of legislation at state level, parents are pushed out of the equation. Options for counselling. This is not, gender conversion stuff I'm talking about, but just counselling to make sure that this is the path, well informed, that the young person does really want to go down. That's also under threat in Australia.
That's right. We have 3 jurisdictions in Australia, Queensland, the ACT and Victoria, where they have passed these cookie-cutter bans on so-called conversion therapy. What they've done is they have revived the extinct issue of gay conversion therapy, which was undoubtedly unethical. It appears to have finished. There's no evidence really of therapists offering coercive or unethical gay conversion therapy these days. But these bans on conversion therapy include this idea of changing gender identity. So if a therapist in those jurisdictions has a young person who is distressed about their birth sex, and that therapist might think that one good outcome is to relieve the distress and help that young person re-embrace their biological sex, that could lead to a complaint that that therapist is practicing conversion therapy, and it could be a criminal offence.
Bernard Lane, thank you for your scholarship on this issue. You are across the detail like no one else. Thank you for your time tonight.